Hello everyone. Crazy to think I'm chiming in for the final video blog here. My name is Alex Quintero and we're talking about the future of counseling, specifically what I see my future in counseling as. So first of all, I think this class was a wonderful start to my counseling education and career, and I think it both equipped me with some concrete knowledge that I need to serve as a good baseline for my counseling career, while also allowing me to view myself in retrospect and look inward in a lot of different ways, both on my own faith and how I view the counseling profession, and more specifically where I see myself fitting into the counseling profession as I move forward. So I think overall it was just an incredibly impactful class. Specifically, I think those self-reflective activities were the most impactful and the most meaningful for me, because I think while a lot of the things that we might think about counselors, for example, like not imposing your own beliefs on your clients, may seem like common sense, it's always good to be able to look at things like the code of ethics and be able to see them codified, and what the ethical reasoning and the ethical basis for those common sense things are. Specifically looking, of course, at ACA code A.4.B is something we spoke about a lot in this class, and how to not specifically violate that ethical sanction by making sure you're not imposing your beliefs and your values on others. The textbook specifically says, one of the first and most important steps to being a counselor is to know yourself and your own biases. And I think while I had a good handle on maybe what some of my biases were, there were a lot of other biases that were illuminated just as a result of the activities in the class. So I'm incredibly grateful just for the opportunity to do that, and the opportunity to look inward so that I can start off on a good foot, so to speak, in knowing myself. And as the textbook says, it's one of the first and most important steps. Specifically moving forward in my counseling career, and looking at how I can kind of make an impact and shake up the counseling world, I've been pretty clear throughout the class about how I want to pursue Christian counseling specifically. And there's a couple different organizations that I see really benefiting me in my counseling career, specifically the American Association for Christian Counseling and the National Association of Christian Counselors. I think I would serve both of these well, and also they would serve me well as I try to network with peers who believe the same things I do, and come from the same faith backgrounds that I do, so we can speak from a basis of faith in order to advance the counseling profession. From a research perspective, and kind of going on that, why I think networking in those organizations is so important is because I'm very interested in doing research regarding the concept of spirituality, both from a religious perspective and outside of religious perspective, and how it affects the brain. And so I think having a good network of of other counselors who believe the same would benefit me, so that we can collaborate on those projects. So I just want to thank Dr. Christy Rogers-Lark for the class, and it was wonderful. And for all my fellow counselors in training out there at Liberty, good luck and God bless you all. And I'm sure I'll see you guys around on another video blog sometime soon. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon.